Today we will discuss courage picked up in coincidences. The question that prompted the discussion reads, this is the question right here. The Bible says that during King Solomon's time, the talent of gold left yearly in the temple was 666. Has this got to do with the Antichrist? Has it got anything to do with Antichrist? Let's go find out. Solution. Questioner, I believe that the following Bible verse is where your question came from. Since you did not give us Bible, yeah, where you got it from, I believe this this verse is where your question come from. First King 10:14 to 15. The weight of the gold that Solomon received yearly was 666 talents. That's what the gold weigh. This does not include the revenue from merchants and traders and all the Arabian kings and governors of the territories. So, which means he got more than 666. Okay, let's go. The Bible verse we just read described the weight of a talent of gold that King Solomon received yearly as a gift. Beside that, King Solomon was the wealthiest man on the planet. God's wisdom was heavily influenced by the fact that kings, queens, and people in high places came to Israel with gifts just to listen to him. They came bearing gifts just to listen to him. What is this 666? Let's define what this 666 means. It's the name of a person called Antichrist, the beast, who will rule during the 7 years of the Great Tribulation in the whole world. He will rule the whole world. Since he will be ruling the world, social media like this, where one can get information around the world in a second, will be a good platform for the Antichrist. Yes. He will call himself a god and will make people worship him or die. Worship him or die. He will introduce a dictatorship government. That's what his government will be. A dictatorship of do what I say or die. According to these Bible verses, let's go read the Bible. Revelation 13:15 to 18. The second beast was given the power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refuse to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great, small, rich, poor, slave, free, to receive a mark. They will receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that they could not buy and sell. They won't buy and sell unless they had that mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. It won't be Antichrist, no. It will be 666. This call for wisdom. Let the people with insight calculate the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. It's a man's name. That number is 666. That's what Revelation tells us there. Yeah, Revelation tells us this. Let's go read more verses of the Bible. 2 Thessalonians 2:3 to 4. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellions occur. The rebellions are the believers who will rebel or fall out. and the man of lawlessness revealed. And that's the Antichrist, the man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worshipped, so that he set himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. Let's go read more Bible verses. Daniel 8:23 to 25. In the latter part of their reign, when rebels have become completely wicked, a fierce-looking king, a master of intrigue, will arise. He will become powerful, but not by his power. He will cause astonishing devastation and will succeed in whatever he does. He's going to be a very brilliant man. Very brilliant man he's going to be. He will destroy those who are mighty, the holy people. He will destroy them. See what's going to happen here. He will cause deceit to prosper. Instead of righteousness to reign, for you to prosper, you have to be deceitful. That's what he's saying here. He will cause deceit to prosper. Because it's an evil time. His time of reign is an evil time. There's no good coming out. Everything must be wicked and evil. And he will consider himself superior. Then when people think that, oh, now they are free, that's when he will destroy them. When they fell free, he will destroy them. And they think that, oh, now we are secured. That's when he will destroy them and take his stand against the Prince of Princes. Yet, he will be destroyed, but not by human power. Just a breath from Jesus, destroy him with all his power. My friend, please plan not to be here during this B666 reign. Plan not to be here. Take the first flight out. That first flight is rapture. Because if you're waiting for the second flight, which is when one refuses the mark, is killed. But you may not have the chance. It's going to be a terrible time. You may not have the chance to refuse a mark. This will be happening. Terrible thing will be happening. You may not have the chance, the opportunity to even refuse at the mark. No. So take the first flight out. That's the rapture. Let's back to King Solomon. God Almighty not only made King Solomon greater in riches and wisdom than all the other kings of the earth who came to him with gifts to hear the wisdom. God put in his heart. What they came to Solomon is just to listen, to hear what God put in his heart. To listen to him. That's what they came for. They did not come to see how beautiful Israel is. No, they came to hear what is coming out of Solomon's mouth. And they come bearing gift. But not only that, God also put peace on all Israel borders. So during Solomon's reign, there was no war in Israel. No war. Which is in contrast to his father, King David, who is a great warrior, according to the following verses, where King Solomon said, 1 King 5:3. You know that because of the war waged against my father, David, from all sides, he could not build a temple in the name of the Lord, his God, until the Lord put his enemies under his feet. When did that happen? During King Solomon's reign. He put all the enemies under his feet. Now the Lord my God has given me rest on every side, and there's no adversary or disaster. I intend, therefore, to build a temple for the name of the Lord my God. The peace that came with King Solomon's reign enabled him to build the Lord's temple. In addition to maintaining peace, to keep the peace reigning, King Solomon developed good relationship with surrounding Israel countries and married the princesses of the surrounding countries. What does this do to Israel? It brought a lucrative commerce for Israel. It is interesting to see a father and son on opposite side of life. One is peaceful, and one like to go to war. King David wanted to build the temple. He had everything he needed to build a temple. He had everything ready. He's just waiting for God's approval. When David told Prophet Nathan that he wanted to build God's temple, Nathan was happy. He applauded for him because he was overwhelmed with the greatness of King David. He was overwhelmed. He clapped and the humbleness in King David, because he said, look at him in a palace while the ark of God is in the tent there. I want to build God a temple. Nathan was so happy with that idea. Applaud for him. At night, God wake Nathan up and say, lousy idea. Bad idea. When King David heard that, King David went to God and said, God, why? Why can't I build you a house? Look at me in a mansion here and your ark is just down there in the tent. I want to build you a house. God told him, your hand is too bloody. You are a killer. Don't build me a house. Your son will build me the house. A man of peace. Because his hand was so bloody. That's why he got the song named on his name. Saul killed 1,000 and David killed 10,000. It wasn't a joke. It was real. It was a real song. A real thing that they were singing. Real. David likes to kill. When Saul told David, if you want to marry my son, Michael, go kill 100 Palestinians and bring me evidence. What did David do? He killed 200 Philistines and brought him 200 foreskin of Philistine. That's how bloody his hand is. You talk of a bloody hand. King David. It's two different type of people and their father and son. Now, regarding the part of your question about the 666 talent of gold received yearly by King Solomon, you said you want to know if it has anything to do with the Antichrist named 666. Please get it. The weight of a talent of gold received by King Solomon are nothing but a coincidences in numbering. It has nothing to do with the Antichrist. It's a coincidences in numbering. Let us take a look at another coincidences in numbering in Bible. Ezra 2, 1 to 13. The census of the people of Israel who returned from captivity on exile from Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, carried away to Babylon. The descendants, because when they come in, they were doing census, each descendant. The descendant of Adonakhan at their return was 666. So you see, questioner, if we continue to label anything we come across, 666, Antichrist, we label Antichrist. We will run out of labels. And it's only one Antichrist coming. We will run out of labels. Only one Antichrist is coming. Antichrist, we label Antichrist. No. It's coincidence. Remember that during King Solomon's time and the carry away of these Israelites we just read, the beast, Antichrist, was not yet revealed as 666 by Apostle John. There are thousands of years between this generation. To them, it's just a number. And 6 is a significant number 6 is a very significant number that represents man. It's just now we know that the number 666 had a bad reputation. We know now. For then, it was just a number. Because of its meaning as the number of the beast. And it's not a positive number in Christendom. No, we now know. For this reason, we try to avoid the number. Nobody is going to use the number 666. Because we know who that 666 is. We now know. So we try to avoid it. First, King Solomon was an Israelite by nationality and a Jew by religion and had no Roman citizenship. Like some Jews has Roman citizenship, like Paul has Roman citizenship. Yeah. Some people have Roman citizenship, but they are from another country. If a person is suspected, either a Jew or Greek or from any country, is suspected of being an Antichrist, in that case, he must have a Roman citizenship to qualify as Antichrist. He must have a Roman citizen to qualify as Antichrist. Because the Bible tells us that Antichrist will come from the soldiers who destroyed the temple. And who are they that destroyed the temple? Romans. They better have Roman citizenship or it's not qualified. If anybody is suspecting anybody, they better have a Roman citizen. Okay. Question, I want you to please view another video to supplement this solution. So please visit my website www.youtube.com/@wordinspire7772. Click on the videos and select 2 videos titled Open for Reason. I will tell you more about Solomon. Jerusalem. Really, that's Jerusalem. Then sit back, relax, and enjoy the videos as they inspire you to supplement to this solution I just gave you. Okay, thank you for the question. Viewers, please stay tuned for the next topic that is coming up soon.